Oh my God! It's the Iceman. It's Wim Hof.
It's a nice podcast, man. It's celebrating good energy.
And I'll be honest, I am a little bit nervous knowing what we are about to have to do.
I mean, that water is really cold. Yeah? It has been freezing every night here.
Is it when we land on that from a height? Is that going to hurt the?
No. Are you relaxed?
Yeah.
So take a minute. Are you here?
I'm here.
Brothers, are we ready? I think so. Yes, let's go. Just jump! Come on! Let's jump this way! Hold there! Oh! Relax, yes! Come here! Come join us until we are adapted. Relax. The best thing you can bring to yourself to let the body feel.
It's almost like I'm getting pleasure. It's painful.
Whoa! Get up! 10!
Okay, and then what do? We do more.
Oh, come on!
Okay, ready. We're on episode 1. It's a brand new podcast, and
we are rolling.
I'm excited.
Okay, this is it.
Here we go.
Here.
How are you, Neil?
Hey, man.
Great to meet you.
Hey, guys.
Mr. Stewart.
Stu, nice to meet you.
But the thing is, to get the message out, that there are tools scientifically endorsed that enable people to take autonomy over the autonomous processes within themselves. And it's all scientifically endorsed. And with that, they get authority over their bodies and their minds. Then we get a free world, and we can feel the soul directly without thinking. Like when you are in love, you don't think. You are!
Absolutely buzzing hearing the voice that I've been listening to for ages, and it's right here!
Bros, it's all about the love, and let's do our great work together.
That's right, and you say about spreading the message, that's what we're here to do.
That's what
we want to spread your message. So
It's the Iceman. It's
Wim Hof.
The thing is, the cold is a great way to get into your deeper potential. Absolutely number one way to get into the deepest of yourself. Your soul. It sometimes the real comfort is out of the so-called comfort zone behavior. It's to face your fears, to go past this messenger called fear.
In your book, you promise that the method can help alleviate stress, anxiety, depression, boost mood, improve cognitive and athletic performance, help people sleep better, help them lose weight, even boost the immune system to help suppress disease. How on earth can something so seemingly simple do so much?
Just breathe, and then you will find the difference. Imagine if you are able to own your own mind. And this is what these breathing techniques do. And this was a thought in science. This is impossible. You can only control 16%. No, it is 100%. It's all yours. Disease, not being at ease, disease, it is caused by inflammation. Inflammation is a immune system out of control. It goes berserk. You get fever, headaches, pains, all that, nausea, etc. It is inflammation. We are able to take control over the autonomous processes in the body and in the brain. That means what you earlier mentioned, how to regulate your mood. Can we do that? Yes. Isn't that naturally logic that we have, after millions of years, a physiology that is able to battle virus, bacteria, stress, mood disorders, etc., to function?
But
it is all there.
Yeah, but yet so many of the global population do suffer with mood disorders, for instance. So are you saying they all have the key to unlock their own well-being?
Sorry, again, it is so simple. Yes.
I discovered you roughly at the beginning of Corona. My job is having fun. I'm lucky enough to have, that's my job, is having fun, entertaining, magic, just pissing around. That's what I do for a job. More and more, mainly because it's become so much in the public eye, I begun to get anxious, or I did begun to get anxious. And I'm talking debilitating. To one point, there was one night where I was so anxious. I was with my wife. I only had one son then. And I was with them. I couldn't play with my son. And that's my favorite thing to do. But I started your app, your breathing. So I was like, okay, now's the time to get on the Wim Hof. So I went in and I couldn't do it. I couldn't breathe. I started, but then my mind was started thinking of something else. So I called my old friend Stuart, right? And I said, Stu, and I talked, and I went outside. But he taught me, and this is where this whole idea of a podcast of transforming came from, because the transformation that led me to, I've now bought a big whiskey barrel, which is every day I get in. And that has genuinely changed my life. Now, I'm not saying it's made my life better, but I can deal with it a lot better.
And environmental stress inflicting upon ourselves is called hormetic stressful exercise, which will be able to activate 100% of your body and your brain. Instead of this thinking brain, it is conditioned, and it makes our bodies conditioned, not living to the fullest. And if that happens 10 years, then autoimmune diseases happen, and depression happens. Because if you live 10 years on the standby, this is real. In the brain, we live constantly in the thinking brain, then 25% less blood flow will enter into the rest of the brain. Because the blood flow follows the neural activity. And that is thinking. And if you keep on thinking, then the rest of the brain is 25% less blood flow. That means it is on the standby. You don't feel so good anymore. Of course, because there's 25% less. That on long term will create a reaction of these parts. Hey man, I'm going to make you sick, so you're going to listen to me. It's a nice podcast, man. Great work of you guys.
Let's see what happens.
They are doing great work.
Thank you.
To listen to the full podcast, search Transforming with Neil Henry on Apple or Spotify. There's lots more where this came from. We've got true Olympic legends, Hollywood Oscar winners, and international icons. So coming to an eardrum near you. Don't miss out. Subscribe for updates.
So listen up.